Hi Taurus, this is your March 20th through March 26th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first one is a new love this week. We have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the King of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Star and Justice. And we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Leo, or pretty much any zodiac sign. I usually go with a king or a queen, or both, if one or both show up. So we got the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. I think it's a safe assumption that you're the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And you're dealing with this King of Swords right there, kind of in the middle, clarifying the Ace of Cups. So the King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, perhaps this is somebody who is smart, intelligent. They could be wearing a uniform, or they could be like a professional in their respective field where they work. Right? What's interesting about this reading is that we have 2 major arcana cards that could be air signs, right? The Star in the middle of the potential outcome could be an Aquarius. Justice could be a Libra sitting right next to it. And you already know this person. I don't think that's your ex, it's just somebody coming back. And you know what? I just felt like sharing it with you, Taurus. There is this song, The Boys Are Back in Town. I don't know if you ever heard it. This song came out before I was born, but for whatever reason, this song is playing in my head, and it wouldn't stop. No, I'm not crazy. Alright, so the boys are back in town, right? The Six of Swords is clarified by the Six of Cups all the way to your left. Yeah, somebody is back. The Six of Swords, in this case, somebody is coming back. The Six of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection, but it is also a card of somebody coming back from the past. I don't think that's your ex. It's just somebody you used to hang out with, used to work with, you used to go to school with, and they're back. They are back, and they are going to be talking to you about love real quick, because the very next card after that Six of Swords that came out is the Ace of Cups that the King of Swords is clarifying. The Ace of Cups is genuine, authentic love. Okay? And the Four of Wands right next to the King of Swords is a card of a commitment or marriage. Perhaps this person is back in town for a wedding or some kind of an occasion, and the two of you will meet at that event, or the Four of Wands is what they want with you, right? This card is often referred to as the 1111 card. It is a card of a commitment or marriage, right? To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, because in some cultures, when people get married, you know, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and branches on top of it. And the structure pictured in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that. But ultimately, it is a commitment or marriage card. In the potential outcome, we have you with the Star and Justice. The Star and Justice, like I said, it could be either an Aquarius or a Libra you're dealing with. But the Star is a wish come true card. It's also a card of healing, by the way, right? But the Star is usually what people wish for or hope for a very long time. All right? Perhaps you had a crush on this person, or you were in love with this person back in the day, but they left. Perhaps they went to school or they went somewhere, and now they're back. Okay, Justice right next to the deck. If it's not a Libra you're dealing with, then Justice is karma, good karma in this case, right? And justice could be the legal system. And what I mean by that, you know, when people get married, they sign a piece of paper, and then that piece of paper is submitted with the local government. So justice could be that local government. Or justice could be a place where people get married, like a chapel or what have you. And the cherry on top is the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo, or somebody with Leo in their chart, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You know, with the Sun card, we'll always feel joyful, we'll always feel happy, we'll always feel on top of the world, and I think that's how you're going to be feeling. I think this is the way this King of Swords is feeling right now, and you guys are going to be joining I think the two of you are going to be joining in, experiencing the sun card. Both of you are going to be really happy about this encounter, this reunion, and yeah, this is definitely looking really good. We've got three major arcana cards on the table, right? The Star, Justice, and the Sun. And those are amazing major arcana cards by themselves and especially together. Don't forget about that Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And since the Four of Wands play out in the main spread on the left, not even in the potential outcome, I think this is definitely heading towards a commitment, right? And the Ace of Cups is here really early in the spread as well. All right, I'm not even going to bother with an extended for you, Taurus. I think this looks awesome. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups, and we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. What I keep hearing, Taurus, is what you've been waiting for is finally here. Finally here. This will most likely apply to you if you've been waiting for it for a while. If you've been waiting for them to propose to you, if you've been waiting for them to make you an offer to take it to the next level, whatever that level is for you, it's coming your way this week. If you are already married, perhaps you want to go somewhere, travel, and if you've been waiting to hear back from the travel agency, perhaps it's someplace exotic, and you need permission or you need a visa, perhaps that's what you've been waiting for. This week you'll hear from them letting you know that yes, access granted, you can go. All right. For some of you, perhaps you want to remodel your house, and you've submitted the blueprints with your local government for their approval, for their review and approval, right? So, and you've been waiting for them to get back to you. You'll be hearing from them this week. It's been approved. All right. So got the Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, the first two cards that came out, right? Both of those two cards are talking about the same thing. You waiting, and they're taking their sweet time. You're waiting. All right, then here comes the Six of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's here. All right, the Six of Wands is a card of victory, success. It's a card of recognition. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on with you. The Nine of Cups clarifying it is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. Back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. So for some of you, it is a proposal or an offer to take it to the next level. Speaking of next levels, the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment or marriage. It's also a very spiritual card. And at the same time, it's your major arcana card, Taurus. Alright, so it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, and it's the only major arcana card in this reading. So whatever you've been waiting for, it's here. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent acts. We have Judgment, the Seven of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Yeah, you got this King of Cups sitting right next to the deck. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Judgment, the first card that came out, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. However, I don't see the two of you getting back together. You know, it just doesn't feel right. There's just too much drama, too much resistance, too much conflict, right? The Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands, those are the cards that I was just talking about. Resistance, drama, conflict. It's just, I don't even know why this person is coming back. I don't know. Because there is no commitment here. There is no lovey-dovey feelings here. There is nothing. Nothing that would even remotely indicate that there is love, that there is deep feelings, nothing like that. It's just drama, bad news, and resistance. So I don't think that you're getting back together. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus. This week we have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the World. Then we have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Sun. And we also have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Well, I got some good news for you, Taurus. Especially if you've been waiting to hear from someone. Especially if you've been applying for jobs. and you even went through interviews, I think the job is yours. It's like you're being chosen or you're being selected for something. For most of you, it's that job you've been applying for. For others of you, it could be a promotion or a raise. Perhaps they're choosing you to go somewhere to represent the company or something like that. Right? So we got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. And in this case, I think this is what's happening behind closed doors. You're not aware of it. Or you just don't know if they're going to choose you or not. Right? What's actually happening is the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles all the way to your left. So the Two of Pentacles is a card of weighing pros and cons. It's a card of a selection process. And I think they're choosing between you and another person, another candidate. The Page of Pentacles clarifying it is either a promotion or a raise or paperwork, right? Paperwork in terms of you being hired. In the middle, we have the Ten of Swords clarified by the World. The Ten of Swords is a card of an abrupt ending. The World is also an ending card, right? So what I think is happening with those two cards, so they're going to finish this selection process. They're going to finish deciding between you and another person. And perhaps with the Ten of Swords, this is them shutting down another candidate or turning down another candidate, rejecting another candidate. Because at the end we have the Six of Wands clarified by the Sun, and I think that's the way you're going to be feeling. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success. It's a card of recognition. It's a card of feeling good about yourself. The Sun clarifying it is the happiest card in the deck, and it's a card of clarity. So now you're going to be crystal clear that they chose or selected you. All right, so yeah. That's what I have. Alright, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Swords. We have the Sun. We have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is one interesting reading. There could be a mother figure and children involved here. Because the Empress on the bottom of the deck is a mother figure, right? We have a kid riding a horse in the Sun card right there in the middle, and the Page of Pentacles could also be a child, right? So, but that's for very few of you. For most of you, what I think is happening, this Queen of Swords is going to give you something, and you're going to accept it. You're going to take it. Okay? As a matter of fact, I think you're going to be really happy about this. The Empress on the bottom of the deck, that's you. In this scenario, the Empress is actually one of your major arcana cards. Taurus, you share it with Libra, so I assume that's you. The Queen of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If they're not an air sign, this is perhaps somebody who is very straightforward, somebody who's seen it all, that type of a personality, right? Then the Queen of Swords is clarifying the Page of Pentacles. This is something they're about to give you. If they owe you money, they'll pay you back. Perhaps this is your friend and they obtained a couple of tickets to a show or concert, opera, game, what have you, and they got this extra ticket and they want you to come with them, right? Or they will give you something. If it's not some kind of a ticket or money, they will give you something. The Page of Pentacles is often something tangible, something you can touch. Okay, the Sun in the middle is the happiest card in the deck. I think you're going to be really happy about this. And the Four of Pentacles right next to the deck, I think this is you accepting whatever that Page of Pentacles says. You see, in the Page of Pentacles, the person in it is offering a pentacle, sharing the pentacle. However, in the Four of Pentacles, the person is holding onto a pentacle. So this is them giving you something with the Page of Pentacles, and in the Four of Pentacles, this is you accepting it. Alright, so that's what you're not expecting, Taurus. And that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.